Welcome back. Welcome back to Yuri's Demise. It's also our little shelter at the moment. So in this little portion, I have slept for 10 hours. We're going to go out exploring again. Obviously, that's the whole point. We're going to explore around, see if I find anything, basically. I mean, I'm not really in a rush. I mean, I can't rush it really, I don't know what I'm looking for, so I'm just going to have a look around, see what I can see. It's still raining. I think I've missed the night. I did 10 hours, so it's either night extremely soon or we've missed the night, which is cool. I get the torch out for this bit. Don't actually need it. Oh, and it stopped raining. Pretty cool. So, highest priority. Restore satellite uplink. Now, I've got a lot of parts. A lot of bits to find. Of the communications tower. And I have no idea. Well, I do. I know some of them. I think 5 are left on this area. And I'm assuming which some of them are behind the door, the locked door, the 2 locked doors that we found. There's definitely going to be one down there. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that for sure. So, be careful because Mr. Gills isn't very good on his holding his breath. Therefore, his nickname Mr. Gills. Yeah, I don't know how to. I guess that's the big mystery. How to open the door. So I am going to be going back on myself a little bit until I work that out.
Inventory full.
Okay on everything. Got quite a few useful items now, and we're still looking for the most hallowed of items. The second backpack. Would be glorious if we could find that. I think the other one we found, the first one we found, was in the courtyard area, as I'm calling it. So there must be one on possibly on the periphery, either that or it's again behind the door. I find a lot of these water bottles that we don't really need at the moment, and also I think they can be topped up as well. Well, this is interesting, a battery pack, flashlight battery. So this is going to make the battery last 15% longer. We haven't really had a problem with the battery running out yet, but it's always nice to have extra items. I'm just going to go for a swim. It's warm anyway. It's a nice day. Hopefully alien sharks aren't a thing, because I don't like that. I don't like that. In fact, I wouldn't be diving into this water personally. Octavius, even despite not being able to hold his breath, he does like a good swim. In fact, and also we're not going to swim out to the windmill at the moment anyway. We might try it as a kind of a last ditched effort to find what we need, but he's not going to be doing that at the moment. Let's head on up here. See, this is going to be the other leading up to the courtyard as well. Probably, possibly. That's a bit risky. I'm not sure if I like that. Yeah, oh, yeah. And it was good. Haha. You could probably throw this thing further with your actual hand, like a frisbee. Just fucking chuck it. Just get it thrown all the way across the island. Even looks like it's quite aerodynamic as well. So yeah, we've not really found anything new here. We're just on the oh, the windmill looks really close there. We're just on the other side of the communications tower. The courtyard over there. Literally just going to have to keep going. Keep going. Just keep looking. And there's obviously it's going to be a little bit uneventful at times, but I mean, I'm enjoying the scenery. And since we survived, I'm not going to, I've probably jinxed it now, but since we survived one of the meteorite storms, we've not actually been hit again since then. So, getting a really good view of the windmill. Yeah, I mean, this Octavius isn't really fancying that. The current, even in the shallow bits near the shore, is very strong. Feels almost a little bit like it could drag you out quite easily. So, probably not a great idea to attempt that. We've got another part, we'll add another part into the tower. Maybe that will... I'm not sure if that actually takes up inventory space. No, I don't think it does. So that's the thing. We found where that leads to. I'm still curious as to what those blue indicators on the heads-up display are. Find a way into the building to investigate the cable. So we're going to start using some items on this on this key, the lock basically, keyhole. We ain't got shit for this. No. It's a bit of a head scratcher, really. We ain't got shit. So I'm looking for a key. That's it. I definitely need a key, and it wasn't in there. Shit. I suppose I could check nearby to see if there was a key handily left nearby to the I'm just going to give it a quick save, because you never know when there's going to be the next meteor storm. Here we are.
Dehydration imminent.
And we can use the free water and the free food. Put the torch away. Or the lit torch. Can we... What the hell's he doing? Change your item. Right. Some quite relaxing music at present. Yeah, quite like that. Just about make me drift off. Aha. There is a hole in the wall. With a sponge. That looks key-y. Key-y. Have we just found the key? Did we just find the key? Oh, restore pack. Plus health, and plus, I'm assuming that's body temperature, because otherwise it's not very good. Pretty cool. I think we found a key. I'm not sure if that wall was open earlier, but it certainly is now. And of course we don't need any. Yeah, this is alien key. Key heavy unlocks things. So there we go. We weren't looking for too long. and the next little bit we'll go and open the door. We'll open the door, see what we can find. Maybe take some of those alien things with us. Because I have a fondness for pumpkin. Alright, here we are. And we found a key, and we're going to go check out the door. It didn't take us that long to find the key, which is pretty cool. Because I was thinking we might be looking around for quite a while for that key. And then, we found a wall, and we're going to sleep first again. It's going to be a good plan. Although, indoors it's not going to matter too much, so we're going to get the torch out and make a run for the, next bit. Another tomb. Maybe a tomb. I'm kind of overusing that word. It's not. It might not be a tomb. It could just be a well, it's a building of sorts. Underground as well. The Sky ones, they like to do things underground. That's why probably I'm referring to them as tombs quite a lot. They like to do things underground. Well, it's not necessarily a tomb, although we are finding gravestones and stuff, but that doesn't mean it's not a... It doesn't mean it has to be a tomb. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So things have happened, and we had the there was a little, I remember there was a little green thing over there somewhere as well. We haven't found the second backpack. The backpacks are freaking an important item. We've not found them. Not found the second one, so yeah, that's the thing. We'll have to do some more looking around. I'm assuming we're going to have to come back here because this is where the communications tower is. That's not doing anything. Right, there we go. Yeah, so we're going to have to go back there anyway because that's where the communications tower is. We'll quickly have a save here before proceeding. Let's have a look at this picture. This illustration. It's an alien illustration. You know, everything's alien to be fair. Let's try and read these in order, seeing as they're probably mostly in here. The enlightened, one of three. Enlightened are the three, who follow the holy light of the Sky Ones, unlike the heretic, faithless rebels who are forsaken. Enlightened 3. Enlightened of the center is Utuku. Enlightened of wind is Marduk. Enlightened of light and sound is Kur. So, we got Utuku, Marduk, and Kur. Strange. There's a kind of a trinity going on. There's something we as humans can relate to. Threes. Trilogies. You know, you got the fondness for trilogies. These are pretty cool. I do want some of them. We've got the hammer to break this down as well, so no worries there. Yeah. I've got the cable, might be required in here. I'm going to drop one of these because we've not really been using them much. I'm going to take this. I'm not going to eat it at the moment. Get the hammer, smash the wall. Bit of a wall smashing mini game. Let's get it done. Oh, do the top bit and then the bottom bit. Don't want that falling down on our head after. When we try and walk through. Like this guy obviously had a bit of a mishap. Your arm got trapped there, didn't it, son? Here we go.
Reminder, your survival is of paramount importance to the continued existence of mankind.
So you gotta get through this. Yep, that's push for good now. Milestone 1 of 1. Heights of oscillation. Milestone 1 of 1. Moment of Light. So we're actually going to Moment of Light to start with. And I didn't find the Enlightened 303, so I wonder where that is. Moment of Light, 1 of 1. I, Utuku, saw a Dalsum take the lightning in his palm. A river of power cast forth from his fingers and flowed across the land. Ooh, that needs burning. Obviously, heights of oscillation. I, Utuku, saw the great Adosum stand tall, astride the land, as if it were a horse. He spoke to the wind, and the wind spoke back. It made the mountains move. That's pretty cool. So this is like Utuku's domain. Or it seems like Utuku's domain. No, I can't find the third one, so... of these, unfortunately. Possibly be further on. So we're venturing forth into Utuku's domain. He's got some pretty cool illustrations. I think we've seen this one. We've seen it, and this one looks like lemmings or something. And this one, bit of lightning. That one, lightning on the land. Maybe a bit of a building structure there. So here we go into the moment of light, or whatever it was. I think it was moment of light.